Stallone, Global Dominion.
Stallone, Global Dominion.
Stallone, Global Dominion. Stallone, Global Dominion.
Okay, we're rolling. Happy 2021 to
Happy New
Happy New
Year!
Year, especially to our audience. I'm excited to share that tonight we will be welcoming 2021 no, with a very special Global Dominion online episode. Uh, well, year after year, GDFI celebrates and embraces a specific internal theme. Just to share with the rest, like last year's hashtag Rise
Rise
Above.
above.
Gamit na gamit yan. No? And this year, there's going to be an amazing new theme for the team 2021, which will be shared and discussed by our guest tonight. Obviously, no less than Global Dominion's General Manager, Patricia Poco-Palacios. Patricia, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Happy New
Ayan!
Year. And before we jump
Yeah.
into the questions about this year's theme, I'd like to ask, how does it feel to finally say or bid goodbye to 2020?
It's a lot of mixed emotions, no? I think bidding goodbye to 2020 feels a little deeper than the
Okay.
other New Years that we have. I think everybody feels just all very compelled to reflect, di ba? Every time there's a new year,
Correct.
always so
Correct.
compelled to reflect. Parang everybody's writing, di ba, yung mga essay
Yes.
on
Resolution.
Facebook, resolutions, things like that.
Mhm.
I guess everybody has that yearning to change and move forward when the new year strikes. No? It's like a very powerful um, parang fork in the road or like a milestone maybe no that we all
Mhm.
have reached this year. How does it feel to bid 2020 goodbye? Um, it's a, it I just did it with ano lot of learnings,
Mhm.
no? Um, it feels like one big exhale.
Yes.
You
I
know what
was
I
gonna ask,
mean? Yeah,
was there a
one.
sigh? Finally.
Oh, yeah, and it's actually as I look back and think about it,
Mhm.
it's more of in awe. No, I'm
Okay.
just awestruck at the fact that we made it
Wow.
to the end of 2020,
Mhm.
and we're all still here. Most of us are healthy.
Right.
Global Dominion is maybe as strong as ever.
Mhm.
Um, and it just feels pretty amazing to have learned what we learned through that year and things that we
Mhm.
never thought we could do, we did. So I think I bid 2020 goodbye with more of amazement and awe, no, than anything. And it was truly a test of what we're all capable of doing.
Mhm.
Na maybe if in future generations we tell them about the story, they'd also probably be awestruck. How did you do
Correct. Correct.
what you did, no?
How did
And
you survive?
how did you survive? What was it like? And but we did, no? And yeah, that's just how it feels. One big sigh, and I look at it with awe and wonder at the growth we were able to create for ourselves in 2020.
So much for Rise Above.
So much for rise above. We did rise above, no?
You did
And
Rise Above.
we're
Correct,
still
correct.
here.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
let's jump into the themes, Kasi we mentioned earlier that Rise Above was last year's theme and there's a new theme for 2021. But I'd like to ask first, why is there a theme pala?
Yeah, why is
What
there a
yeah,
theme?
what are these themes for?
Well, in the words of our people department, it's our roar. No, I
Mm-hmm.
think in every team, no, we all have to support each other and remind ourselves of why we do, what inspires us to move forward. So the themes help us move forward year after year. And it comes from, it's mostly comes from what we learned the past year and what we want to bring to the current year. So it kind of sums up our strategy for the year, um, what values we will practice for the year in order to achieve those goals, no, and just to keep us focused on our purpose, and keep us honest to ourselves, so to
Honest
speak.
ourselves.
Yeah.
It's more like a motivational tool na rin, ano?
It's a motivational
For
tool, but I think it runs deeper than that. It's really
Mhm.
about asking ourselves, are we getting better at what we're doing? Are we becoming better people? Um, contributors to society uh, for the year. Parang ganon. So it moves us forward.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share something a screen, pero this would be the previous teams ni Global Dominion. So we have here celebrating 12 years of greatness, unstoppable, breakthrough, and then finally rise above. Yan, dami na pala,
Lahat
no?
yan may storya kung bakit ganyan.
Bakit ganyan, no?
May hugot lahat yan.
Siguro lalo na tong rise above.
Oo. Matindi.
So I think it's high time to share, what is this year's theme and what does it mean for GDFI?
So today's 2021 theme is aspire to inspire. Oh, so um it came about during our annual strat planning, no? So the people department put together our annual strat planning and asked us to define what our roar or theme is for the year, as we do every year, no? And one of our officers, no, described that the reason for success, her success, during in 2020 is that she was thinking about her team, no, about her
Mhm.
team more than herself, no. And as a leader, I guess that all drove it home for us that
Mhm.
the reason why we're still here is because we were thinking of each other.
Each
It was
other.
We literally had to work as a team, no. So we had to forget ourselves in 2020 for the meantime, no, and just really how do we support each other in this new normal, no, what are the tools that we need, no, what's the kind of communication that we need to instill, how frequent, even our management, no, our principals were meeting us, what used to be once a month it's now twice a month, no.
Correct.
Yeah, it was now twice a month because we just had to really be very um how should I say it, uh focus, no, on the day to day, because I
Mhm.
guess when we're a little thrown off the usual course, we really need um to talk about and discuss the changes, no. So it is a very volatile and uncertain situation, so a lot of decisions had to be made on the fly. um so going back to aspire to inspire, it's all about that, I guess. It's just about thinking about the people, or the community outside of ourselves, no. So that's what everybody wanted to hold on to in 2021. Maybe it was a lesson for all of us, no, na so maybe this is what really makes us successful, is
Mhm.
really yung, the team, helping each other and supporting each other.
Yeah, and it's I feel like it's kind of inclusive din, ano, na parang everyone can really just aspire because everyone can inspire anyone. Parang in that
Yeah.
sense, it would. How do you envision or see this affecting the way things are done by the employees of Global Dominion?
We had a running theme, no, service is the difference. And I think the lesson, or the important point, is that the leaders here serve first, no. The leaders here are very competent, but the way they do things is, it's about how do I make things better for the people that in my team, how do I provide better tools, asking questions about how I can make their work easier. Um, because a lot of us had to work from home. There are a lot of communication was so important because we always had to clarify things because we're not physically there
Correct.
to to demonstrate or to show. So there was a lot of shifting in the way we did things. um so how we envision aspire to inspire is, well, from the word aspire, it's really about stretching ourselves, asking ourselves all the time, how can I improve? How can I change the way I do things? Or even how do I change how I see things to move forward? Ganon. And the word aspire to inspire is that inspiring other people happens when we do things for others. When a person um goes out of his way to support another.
A
No,
selfless act.
it's a selfless act. Servant leadership, maybe, um rather than maybe a boss saying, oh, do this,
Correct.
more of uh what would work better, how can I support you, how can I help you do your job better.
Correct.
Diba?
Correct.
What are the skills that are needed? I keep on mentioning the tools, no, because
Right.
that's what kept us together the whole time. No, ito, I mean, we who would have thought we would be doing this, um in 2019. We never thought we'd be doing this online all the time.
Correct.
So there's a continuous drive to improve ourselves, how to practice the values that we chose, more innovation, how to do things with more excellence, care, and of course, fun, no? And
Tama.
always to be in integrity to who we are, what can we do, what are our resources, to always be grounded on that. So
Correct, correct. And I'm excited because if you think about servant leadership, with aspire to inspire as the theme, it really could trigger yung being proactive ng mga tao, innovations, or right into the core values of the organization itself. So
yes,
exciting,
so
exciting.
yeah, of course, a lot of people were very exhausted siguro in 2020 as well. No, I don't know if it's because we can have so many meetings that people just had more meetings. No, but I think in 2021 we could draw energy from thinking that we're doing this to to make things better for other people. No? And I think
Especially
that's
to the
been a recipe for
customers.
success. Yes, for our
Yeah, especially,
clients.
oh,
Yeah.
parang dun
So
lalabas, ano? It's,
dun lalabas.
mm,
And I believe, no, one of our new initiatives is really constantly asking our clients how we can do better. What's your experience? Are you going to refer us? And to be constantly be open to feedback, no? Because it's really nothing personal, and it's just a way for us to continue growing.
okay, let's take it to the next level for our my last question. As an organization, why is it important for global dominion to hashtag aspire to inspire? Yeah.
Well, as you know, no, if you're not growing, you could be dying. Yeah,
True.
diba? I think it's always been although 2020, uh, I believe, made us grow in a different way. I of course, the numbers are, we can't exactly say that we grew,
Yeah.
but the growth is so immense in a different way. How we do things, um, making things better for a certain group of clients, uh, sharpening our focus, um, revisiting our processes, no? And asking ourselves, why can't we do it this way? Why there's always a better way, no? Always
Correct.
challenging the status quo. So I think in terms of growth, a lot of it happened in 2020 as well. And why is it important to aspire to inspire? Because again, we have to continue that growth. We have to continue moving towards our purpose. Otherwise, if we don't, then it has no meaning. Yeah, and with we're grateful to be here in a very VUCA landscape, no, very volatile and uncertain, these turbulent times of constant change. And so we have to continue to improve ourselves, and look for new ways. Otherwise, if we don't, we will probably not be here in a few years. No? We're in a very competitive environment. Not just the competition is not just coming from, our competitors in the same industry, but other industries as well are coming in.
Agree.
So it's an interesting environment to be in. But if we don't continue to learn and improve, then we might not be able to see ourselves in the future. So that's why it's so important. It's existential, so to speak. If we don't grow,
Sure.
we probably won't be here in the next few years.
And all to
Constantly
support
challenge that.
and all to support the company's purpose, which is right behind us.
Yes. To
provide
empower
success.
families to achieve their goals
And dreams.
And I
Correct.
think after the pandemic, that's something that we really need to move forward with, no? So maybe the dreams and goals have been postponed just for a while, no? But a lot of the news are posting more optimistic forecasts. So we'd like to be there when it happens.
Pabalik na.
Yeah.
Okay, exciting. And it seems like ang daming, you set the bar high for customers' expectations. Ano? Kasi aspire to inspire na to eh. And, people for sure, and the customers and the clients will be expecting GDFI 2.0 ika nga nila, no? After in this new normal. So thanks for sharing this year's new theme, Aspire to Inspire, and we hope to see more of the results of the changes in the organization, no, sa Global Dominion itself. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Patricia?
Well, we'll do our very best, no? So but with the help of the team, no, and of course our new relatively new, no, leadership, no, and officers, we will continue to work towards the purpose, and in 2021 really aspire to inspire. Happy New Year.
Hashtag
aspire to inspire.
Thank you. Until next time. Thanks
Until next time. Yes. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Stallone, Global Dominion.
Stallone, Global Dominion.
Stallone, Global Dominion. Stallone, Global Dominion.